Okay. Hello. Um. So it is like 11:32 at night. It's really late. But a couple things that I wanted to talk about, and like I have no place to talk about this because it's not me. But something that I thought was interesting was a comment and a question that was given in a video. Is it time to get over slavery in terms of like black and what they've been through? And I know it's no place, but YouTube is what it is, so I can speak my opinion freely. Not to put them down, but I feel like it's time to move on. I'm not saying that we should not take into account that it happened, and I'm not saying that we should put it to the side and say that it never happened. That's not what I'm saying, because we still talk about the Holocaust, but we don't see Jews continuously bringing it back up. Now, it's a big difference between slavery and the Holocaust. However, look at it this way: the Holocaust was a horrible, horrible event that put millions of Jews into a horrible situation that they escaped from. However, there's so many that did not escape and no longer exist, and they're not with us. And we don't see them continuously saying this is why this is happening. I'm not saying I see it everywhere, but I don't think that we should be harping on the fact that this is why certain things are happening. Someone said in the video that we shouldn't be using it as an excuse, that people shouldn't use it as an excuse, that we should use it as a teaching experience. And that's what I agree with. We should use the things we go through as experiences and not excuses to justify what we're going through. I'm not saying that you shouldn't say that slavery existed, that it was a horrible thing, that it should never happen again, because I completely agree with that. What I'm saying is that we shouldn't use that as a reason to why things are going on. I believe personally that instead of keeping that inside of ourselves and using that as ammunition against people who had nothing to do with it, like I'll see black people harping on white people about, oh, your ancestors did this to us, and then they personify that towards the people that they're talking to. Those people had nothing to do with it. Yes, their ancestors did, but isn't there a point where people can change that? The script can be rewritten where people can do things differently than what was done before. I think we need to broaden our spectrums and open our eyes to the fact that things are different. Again, I'm not saying that we should forget that slavery happened, that we should put it down and say, oh, there's no way that this will ever happen again, that this shouldn't happen again. We should say that that shouldn't happen again. We shouldn't say that it could never happen again. Because every single race and every single ethnicity has gone through slavery at one point or another, at some point in time. I believe that now that things are starting to change, we need to change with the things that are changing. I think we should be teaching our children about what happened and why it happened, the corruption that we went through, and the bias and the horrible atrocities that people committed towards the black community. Back to the question at hand, is it time to get over slavery? Yes and no. That's really all it can be, is yes and no. We should be getting over slavery, but no, we shouldn't be getting over it. We should always have that. We should be teaching, we should be learning from those times. We shouldn't be getting over it and completely forgetting about it. It's another event in history that we can learn from, that we can use to better ourselves and further ourselves towards a better place in this world. And I do believe that we can do it, but we seem to be so caught up in our own problems and our own issues that we can never stop to think, how can we try to fix the things that we're complaining about? I think that's something we need to change. But to wrap things up, that was just a quick little discussion about my opinions and views and what I think. And I hope that I can get feedback on what other people think and the way they view things. And if I said anything that was kind of like offensive, first, sorry, but at the same time, I don't care. Like, my opinion is my opinion, and your opinion is your opinion. That's how it's going to be. We can agree to disagree, or we can just disagree. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and no one can stop that. Hopefully I'll make it something else soon. But again, this is a topic I thought was interesting. I'm not black. I don't, like, people can say I don't have any right to talk about it, but I have an opinion on those comments as well, but I'll make a video about that some other time. I'll leave what your opinions are in the comment section, and thank you so much.